I am back. Here we go. I went and turned off all the fans because it was too loud. I could hear myself there. Okay. So welcome again. This is Monica Gibberti with Stampin' with Monica, and this is take 2 of my video after the first part where I blabbered about what's happening with my water damage and all the demo that is going to happen. Today right now we're going to focus on our class, and the class that we are focusing on for this week is the Charming Day. Actually, it is the Floral Charm suite of products because it includes the bundle, the embellishments, the designer series paper, and the ribbon. Okay, I have if you want more details about what's going on with all the fans and everything, please watch the previous video. Right now we're focusing on our class. We're gonna just have fun crafting. So what I'm going to show you tonight are 4 cards, and 2 of them are fun folds and 2 are easy peasy. I was last week when I announced the class, I said that I was going to do all 4 easy peasy, but you know me, it's hard. Okay, so I'll have 2. Now this would be a free with a purchase class, but I also have a another class, a Floral Charm class, that is a product based class, and the registration closes tonight for that one. For that one, you'll get 4 fun fold cards and plus 1 extra item that I 3D projects that I will provide this month. And for that one, you get half a pack of designer series paper, the ribbon, the embellishments, and the supplies to create 2 cards, 2 of each of the 4 designs for a total of 8. Okay, for this one I have a free with a purchase, and it will be a very special offering because this is my birthday week, and I want to thank all of you with a gift, with an ordering special. Okay, so let's start and with the first card so that you can see. Hello friend, hello Judy, and I know that I have Miss Sharon that is watching after my discombobulated first part of the video because my internet was really bad and I had to turn off all my fans because they were so loud and I could not hear myself. Okay, so, and the reason why I'm doing this live before 7 o'clock is because tomorrow I'm going to have people demoing downstairs here. So I need to clear out tonight. My husband and I will be working on making everything clear out the stuff that I have so that they can work and not touch it. Okay, because they said, oh man, we're going to move it for you. I said, nope, I'm going to move my own things. Okay. So let's start with the first card and the supplies. So if you will qualify for the class, and before I go any further, it's my birthday week special. So how does it work? Well, the first one, so your order of $62 or more, and that gives you my age. So I just turned 62. You will receive the class for tonight, a free pack of embellishments. You choose which embellishments you will like, and then I will give you a free pack of 24 assorted sheets of 6x6. Those will be assorted. I have a bazillion of designer series paper that will be cut in 6x6, so you will have a pack with assorted. If your order goes up, it's $75 or more, you get the class kit. And you can choose a pack of Stampin Blends of your choice. And if your order is at $100 or more, okay, you will get the class. And you can choose a free stamp set of your choice, okay? So how it is going to be working when you place your qualifying order, I will email you, contact you, and you're going to tell me which embellishment you will like, which combo of Stampin' Blends you will like, and or obviously which stamp set of your choice you would like. Okay, then everything will be shipped separately from your order. You'll place your order online, and then whenever I get all the supplies or whatever the products in, then I will mail everything to you, including the class packet. So I will mail everything at once. Okay, your order will have to be before shipping and tax, so $62 is catalog price. And also, if you are redeeming your Stampin' Rewards, then that will be this amount would be net of your Stampin' Rewards. And remember, for a minimum, when you place a minimum of a $20 merchandise order, you start collecting 10% in Stampin' Rewards. Okay, so this is my offer, and it goes until the 24th, this week only. This is a very special offer, and also it's my way of thanking you for supporting me, and also because I'm still on my quest of earning the incentive trip, and I have time until September 30th, but I hope to do it before then. I am close but not there yet, so any order will be greatly appreciated. And thank you for those that already placed the orders. Okay, let's start with the first class, and this is what you will get in your kit. Okay, you will get a card base in Shaded Spruce, and that we're going to fold in half. Everything will be already scored for you, remember. The only thing that I will not be able to provide is pre-stamped images by Stampin' Up! Rules. If you want your cards to look like mine when they're done, then you need to have your bundle. Use the bundle, or you can use whatever you want at home. Now, you will get, whenever you get a piece of cardstock that has a corner cut, remember, it's because either you need to use it to stamp or stamp and die cut, or die cut, because you will need the bundle. Okay, so then we have some of the strings here, and let me grab the ribbon. Basically, I cut about 16 inches of a ribbon, and then I just pulled out the fiber, whatever you want to call him. Okay, and so I did that, and I have, what do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4 strings for this one. Okay, 4. So let me do the easy part, and that will be grabbing your piece. This will be embossed for you because this is not included in the suite of product. You will just go ahead and do your my usual trick with the scissors. Okay, and then what I did this. Okay, this is me, and giving a little bit of body to this paper right here. Then I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna grab dimensionals. Okay, regular dimensionals, and probably I will need to take out a brand new sheet, and I'm focusing on putting this on the corners. Let me grab a brand new sheet here. Nope, not the mini. I need my regular dimensionals right there. Okay, voila. So now I'm gonna put this one on, and I'm gonna also work on this corner right here, and this one is too close to the corner, because you know that you can break the fibers of the paper if you work it. And then sometimes it does separate to give it a little bit of an extra texture if you want it to. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna put one in the middle, and so we're gonna go and assemble this part. Okay, I was checking my sample, making sure that everything. So, and then I'm gonna put it in at an angle. Okay, it's just me. If you don't like this look, you can just avoid and just put it there. Then I'm gonna take this piece of beautiful designer series paper. Look, I love blue. Then I'm gonna take 2 strings of the ribbon, and this is what I usually do to save on ribbon. I'm gonna take my adhesive there, and I'm gonna put adhesive right there, and this one is not working. If it's not, then I'm gonna take one out because it's almost dying there. So I'm gonna go like this, okay, and then I'm gonna fold it, and then I'm gonna put like this, okay, and I'm gonna trim it, and then I'm gonna put dimensionals on here so it's not gonna go anywhere. Okay, and sometimes if you want to put extra, you can do extra, right? I think I lost a few of the viewers because I had to restart my video, but as I was saying, you can always watch the replay of the video on my YouTube channel or on my Facebook page, but that will be only for 30 days, okay? Because of Facebook is going to delete the videos. Okay, so that is my front, like that. What I'm gonna do to the inside, and I think I need a strip of paper. Let me think here. That I forgot to cut, and we're gonna cut it right away. The same paper that we're using there. We're gonna cut it because I need ½ inch of that, okay. And we're gonna work on the inside. So on the inside of the card. So I was telling in the previous video about the stamp set being cling, and also I said remind me. So Stampin' Up is going away with the cling stamps, okay, the red rubber. They're gonna phasing out the production of red rubber, and all the stamps will be in photopolymer. I am okay with that, if I have to say that, because look, I have to place my, most of the time I have to place my because I'm not that good at putting the sticker on top, and then they're all discombobulated, and so I have to pay attention when I have to stamp. I love photopolymers. They stamp as well as the red rubber, and so because of these being phasing out, also our markers, and also goes with, you know, what is selling or not selling, our water-based markers will be starting today. They are on the last chance list. So if you love your markers because you want to color with the markers, or because you want to apply color on the stamps, on the rubber stamp, then today, starting today, you can get them as a last chance, and they are wall supplies last, okay? So those are the big changes that we're having. These will be phasing out, and these are on the last chance, okay? And we have, I love my blends, and you will see, that's why I'm offering the pack of blends as my thank you, because I love them. I love them. I use them all the time. So let me grab the stamp and the color that I need to use. I know it's different. we will have to get used to it, like when they came out from our old casing that we used to have. I know it takes a little bit to get used to it, and it is okay not to agree with that. Also, it will be, yes, an adjustment when we have to look for the stamp set for sure. So okay, this one was mounted crooked, so now I have to make sure that everything is straight. I'm gonna stamp thanks for being here. Yeah, we will have to rearrange a bit how I put out my stamps for sure, because I like to see on the spine, but I think I'll figure it out. So there you go. This is what we're doing to the inside of our card. If we need to, we're gonna trim it, and that's the only side that I don't like, kind of, but we'll find a way. They're gonna provide us with the packaging, and then I am sure that I will be able to find a way and then share it on how to repackage mostly store the stamp sets, because I need to see it before I can say, oh, we can do this. For sure we're going to save room, for sure. Okay, so here we go. This is what the inside, and I'm doing this part because then the focus of this card needs a little bit of work. Okay, so you will add those, and then these two banners. These are from the party banners set. Okay, on this one we're gonna take some of the basic beige ink, and then we're going to put a light coat on this banner because I didn't want it to look so white. Okay, that's my preference. If you don't like it, just skips this part. Okay, and there we go, a light coat of basic beige. And on this piece here, we're going to do two things. We're going to stamp directly, and that will be stamping here. And by the way, with this class and from now on, we will be providing a full detailed step-by-step PDF tutorial with pictures and step-by-step. Okay, so if you lose this video, then you can always use the PDF. And let me find my stamp that I need to use, the one that says "You made my day." And now this is crooked, because I know it's crooked, because you can see it here. Okay, and now I'm going to try to stamp it straight. Okay, I did it. And now I'm gonna also take the small flower, and I'm gonna stamp it right here, like such. And while I have this stamp here, I'm gonna stamp it twice on this scrap paper. I'm gonna color. I wanted to do this ahead of time, but because I came home and then I got the news, so you're gonna watch me color. And we're gonna color with our Stampin Blends, and the colors that we're using are, for these, we're gonna use Bubble Bath, we're gonna use Berry Burst, and as a green, we're gonna use the Shaded Spruce to match our paper. I'm gonna go with the light Berry Burst and quickly color here. Okay, actually I can use my brush tip, and you know me, I'm not a fancy colorer, And using the Stampin Blends makes it even more easy for me, because I'm not a professional, but these are very forgiving. And as you can see, a few strokes of color, and I'm using the brush tip, even though I had to trim it, because as you know, while the ink, not the ink, but the alcohol dries out, then I trim the tip until it is completely dead. There's no more alcohol inside. And now I'm gonna take my bullet and I'm gonna fill in if I need to here, but I also like it this way. And then I'm gonna go with, what did I do? I think I just applied a little bit of this one, and then I'm gonna go and blend it, just following the design, and blend this so the middle has a little bit extra color. As you can see, now if you're a good colorer, you know, English is not my first language, then you can have more details. You can add more details with the color. Okay, there we go. And then I have to do this part as well, and this one is pretty much ready to dye, so this might be the last of it. And then that's it, because that is not okay. And then now we're gonna go with dark bubble bath. Where's my dark bubble bath? Right here. And I'm just gonna go, and then you can do light and then add extra colors. I just went like such to make it easier and faster. Obviously, as I said, we can be more, and then I can always go back and add more extra color there. And when you color, remember, don't press hard on the tip, otherwise it will ruin and split. Okay, now sometimes using the bullet will give you an extra tone of the color. Sometimes it's a little bit darker, so I'm adding that. Voila, and I'm gonna do it in here as well. And now I'm gonna go and die cut these two flowers with the matching dies right there. Okay, so you gotta bear with me with this one. Let me put it here, and I'm going, not this one, but I need the smaller one. I was like, whoop, that's too big. Okay, and then let me grab my magic tape here. Okay, so do you have this suite of product? And if you do you like it? Okay, cut number 1. And let's do cut number 2. And then we are done with card number 1. Oops, hold on. there. And voila, 1 and 2. See? Okay, this part is done. I can put these away. So now I'm gonna take, and I'm gonna put only 1 dimensional, okay? And then for those that will qualify for the class and the tutorial, in the tutorial says to trim off the bottom leaf. So I'm gonna just cut that. So that's what I'm gonna use. And I'm gonna put this one right there. Like such. And then this one will go right here. Okay. And then these two are going to be like such, okay? And then I am going to grab a mini glue dot. This is me saving paper, okay? Or a little trick if you want to. We're gonna do that. Okay, peel it off. Then we can add another one just to make sure. This will be tucked in between the 2 flowers. As I said in mine, okay, in my tutorial, one is gonna go over there, and then we're gonna grab these and then we're gonna put mini glue dots. Oh, there's one up here. Okie dokie. And that will go right there. Then we're gonna take this one, do that, and this one is gonna go right there. Okay, now this part is done. We're gonna take our banner. We're gonna put dimensionals 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and this one is gonna go flush. I'm gonna put it like that. Then I'm gonna put more dimensionals because I like dimensionals. Okay, and those will be going right there, centering this like such. Now I'm gonna take the 2 strings that I had, and now I lost, no, here they are. Okay, these are 2 strings together. Let me figure it out here. And then I'm gonna go under with both of them, and I'm gonna tie my bow. And if I want it bigger, I can make it bigger. And now trim, and voila. And now this one, then I like to do it this way, the bows this way, because then I can move it and position it where I want. Now let's grab the embellishments that I lost. Here they are. And I'm gonna use this part here. And I'm gonna grab my U-Pick tool. Okay, and on this one, I'm gonna use, I think I'm gonna use the Night of Navy. I used a different color in my original, but I'm gonna also use the Night of Navy because I don't think we have used it. So, where did I put it? I'm gonna put one right there. I think I like it blue. because it's just me, you know. So I'll do this one in blue, 1, 2, and 3, but then I'm gonna add maybe 1, 2, 3, I do 4. And 5 if I want. There you go. So I have a mixture of the colors right there. So this is your card number 1, like such. This is the original, and you can see where I used only the beard. No, I put some blues there, and I went to town. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here I just put 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You can add more, as you can see. So these are samples of that. Then let's move on to card number 2, the other easy peasy card. And the supplies for this card are these. Okay, and there's going to be some coloring as well for this one. And then the other 2 we are GTG, good to go with just the dies. Okay, so we're gonna stamp on this one. This is your card base in early espresso, and we're going to fold it in half. As I said, comes pre-scored. You just need to make sure that when you fold it, this card is gonna be horizontal. Okay, and these are all the layers that you will get. We're going to layer this designer series paper on here. Okay, and as you can see, the back has mossy meadow, and there we go. We're gonna layer this one like such. We're gonna take this and put it down like such. So as far as assembling, it's pretty easy. You just need then a little bit of time to color. Okay, then I have 2 of the branches that I used, that I die cut it with this in gold foil, and I'm gonna do this. This one is gonna go like that. This one is gonna be like such. Okay, you're with me? Easy peasy. Then I have this one that will be layered on this one, and right now I can attach this part to the card, and I'm gonna use dimensionals. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Hold on, sticking to my hands here. Okay, and I'm attaching this one with a little border like such. Okay, now what am I going to do to the inside of this card? I'm going to grab this large stamp, and I'm going to use these 2 colors. I'm going to do Mossy Meadow and Berry Burst for this card. I'm going to ink in Berry Burst first. And actually, I need also my memento, and I'm going to stamp this one. Easy peasy. And I'm going to clean it, because then I'll have to use a different ink. Okay, so this part is done. Like such. Center it. Isn't this beautiful? I like this, the fact that you can just stamp without even coloring, but then we're going to color as well. Okay, so now on this piece of paper, I'm gonna grab the same stamp. Okay, and then we are going to ink it in memento. Ink it nicely. and stamp it on here. Look at beautiful. This will be die cut it. And then on this one, we're gonna stamp the sentiment that says happy birthday, and we're gonna go with Mossy Meadow. Okay. And yet again, I need to make sure that everything is nice and inked, and hopefully stamp it straight, like such. There we go. And now I'm going to grab my paper trimmer and trim just a tad bit of, just trim the tails for this one. Voila. And that is ready. This one we're going to use Mossy Meadow blends, and I'm gonna go with my light first. We're gonna do Mossy Meadow and Petal Pink and back to Berry Burst. Okay, so I'm gonna do light Mossy Meadow, and I'm gonna go with all on all. Is this the light? Yes. We're using the same colors that we have in the paper, in the Designerstries paper. Okay, look at this, beautiful. There. Gonna color. This is the only, these are the only two cards that will have coloring, as I mentioned. Okay. Voila. I'm gonna color these two large here. Like such. Okay, and now while I'm at it here, I'm gonna go and add a little bit of dark here on this, as I did on the other one. And then we're gonna blend it a bit, but you can add more, okay? And I'm gonna add a little bit extra in the middle. Blending, but at the same time I'm adding a little bit extra color. And this is just me, you know, how I like to do it. You can do the shading however you would like, but I'm choosing the easy way. Now I'm gonna grab my light Berry Burst, and I'm gonna color just the middle of these two beautiful flowers. And now with my really light Petal Pink, really almost done. See what I told you? Hello Tammy, thank you, and Gwendolyn for joining, and Joanne. So see, when I say that I'm using the Stampin Blends until they're dead. So what I'm gonna do, I trimmed, okay, because the regular brush should be like this, but this is the light. I'm using the dark, okay? So, and I did the dark coloring first with my Berry Burst, because it doesn't matter if now I go over it, because they don't mix match. They don't blend. So I forgot one leaf there, one leaf. So I'm gonna do it. And then we're gonna go die cut it, put it on the card, and we are done. So And then I'm gonna add more. And this is my fancy way of coloring. Is it fancy or what? Not really, but it does the job. Okay, I'm gonna add, as I said, even this one, see? Because I'm gonna use them until they die. So now I'm gonna take the large of the dies here. That matches exactly this. I'm gonna put my sticky thing here. I think I'm gonna need another one, and I'm gonna go and die cut. But I have it right here. And voila. And voila. So let's peel this one off. There we go. There, I'm done die cutting. I'm gonna take dimensionals, put it in the back of this one. Okay, there, maybe an ad over there. And then we're gonna peel. Before we do so, let's not forget we have this. And I'm going to, you can use 1 or 2 trims. I have this one, and right now I'm gonna go do, let's see if I can do it with 1. I can do it with 1. And I'm gonna stick it and stick it and stick it because I already have there, but I'm gonna use that. Let's see, this one is gonna go like such, so I need, this is done, this is done. It's gonna go secure it. Let me see where I need another one. Right there. Okay, and there we go. Look at that. And now I am missing my happy birthday. 1 and 2. And then we're gonna put some of the embellishments. This one I'm gonna put it flush to the designer series paper. Voila. And now let's grab the embellishments, and we're gonna go with the berry burst. And we're gonna put, obviously you can put as many as you want. Okay, now if you qualify for the class and you place your qualifying order, you can choose to have these added, because I will not provide you any of the embellishments. Or you can choose another embellishment because you want to use another one. It's up to you. 1, 2, 1, 3 over there, and then I'm finishing. And then I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm finishing this row and do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and this one is gonna go like that. So this is your card, and this is your other one. Okay, number 2. Let's go on with number 3, and we are going to do our fun fold, the first of the fun folds. And the supplies are as follow. And with this one, I'm going to introduce you to 2 products that are coming out from the September through December mini catalog. Okay, and I'm going to show it to you. I cannot show you the pages of the catalog, but I can show you the product. Okay, and we're using, these are part of a suite of product that, if I have to tell you the name, but it's Peaceful something. And let me see. Yes, peaceful something. And yeah, because this the embossing folder is called Peaceful Greenery, and the set of dies are called Peace on Earth dies. Okay, this is a suite with beautiful paper and everything. I'm using the embossing folder and I'm using the dies, these two labels. Okay, and I'm going to show you how to do the embossing for this one. I will be providing you the embossing because obviously the special ends at the end of this week and this is not available, but I usually provide paper that needs to be embossed in this with the embossing folders. I usually provide it in my class. Okay, so these are the pieces, and we have the ribbon as well. Now the ribbon, I will include it, but I will not include the embellishments because they will get lost. Okay, so we have a card base right here, all the details of the cutting. So this is 4 1/4 by 11, and it is scored 2 3/4 on one side and 2 7/8 on the other side. And we're gonna figure out, so this is this kind of fun fold. We need to have it straight, and on the fold that has the 2 7/8, that would be this, because it looks wider. Yes, this one. And just to make sure, we're gonna measure it. Okay, yes, this is the 2 7/8. We are going to emboss, and we're going to emboss the panel. Okay, and we're going to put the embossing folder, we're going to match the line here with the score line. Okie dokie. There. So then we don't have it. Obviously, it also will help us doing it straight, and you want to center it as best as you can. Let's do center it. Okay, is it centered? Then we're gonna close this. Well, I'm gonna show you, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do it over there. I'm gonna close this, and now is there. I'm gonna run it through this way because you want the spine to go first. Okay, I'm gonna run it through my die cutting machine quickly. Okay, and this is what you get. You get this kind of embossing. Okay, you could have gone further up if you wanted to, or not. Like in my sample, I went up a little bit more, but that's okay. Okay, so this, let me measure. Did I do it wrong? Did I do it wrong? If I did it wrong, no, I'm good. So this is my card. Now I'm gonna take this piece, and this beautiful, to me is so beautiful, this pattern. Okay, I'm gonna glue it down when I find my tape. Okay, this one gets glued down, or layered, whatever you want to call it, like such, and when you glue it, make sure that you are using, because this has a directional, and I already know how it goes, so I'm going to glue this one like such. Okay, here we go. Done and done. See it? Okay, now I'm gonna do the inside, glue it, and then put a belly band on it. So on the inside, we are going to, gotta remember what I did. I am going to stamp the sentiment that says Can't wait to see you again soon, because I did not pay attention or showed you all the sentiments. Happy birthday, thanks for being you. Hey, can't wait to see you soon. Hey, you made my day. Or thanks for being you, you made my day. Right? Okay. So let's stamp in Memento Black. And let me grab one thing that I noticed. If I can find it now. That one, do I have a trim? Yes, I can trim this one. Because I need a strip of the paper that I need to put on my bottom there. Okay, so bear with me because it makes a difference. Okay, okie dokie. So I'm going to ink, and then because this I mounted crooked, there's a way for me. There we go. That should be straight. Yay! It was straight. Now I am going to, hello Nancy. Now I am going to grab the image with these, and I'm going to take my old olive. Okay, and I'm going to go and stamp this one up here, and then I'm going to stamp this one down like that. Easy peasy. Not coloring it because I think I like it this way better. And then I'm taking a strip of designer series paper and I'm putting it down. So I'm bringing the outside to the inside, and then you'll see how this card gets put together, because it, to me, it is stunning. You will be the judge of it. Okay. Voila. So this is gonna go inside, and I hope to have cut the paper correctly, because it's not, yes, I did. Voila. So now that I have my inside, I'm going to take this belly band, okay, and I am going to, this is what I usually do, I go in the middle, okay, and then I don't measure, I don't score, and we are going to secure this and secure it like that. So this is our belly band that we don't want to be too tight, but at the same time we want it in a way that this will secure our card. Okay, it doesn't matter if we have a little bit of this one exposed, because we're going to use it. So there we go. So this is our belly band, okay? Are we good? And then we put it down like such. Now, what I'm going to do on here, I'm going to take this ribbon and I want to flatten it a little bit, okay? So I'm going to pull the braiding, if that is the way you want to call it. I'm going to pull it, and I need this to be undone. Okay, I'm going to undo this part and undo this part as well. It's just my preference. You can do whatever, okay? You can even not do this part. And then I'm going to put this, and I think I need to do a little bit more. We're going to undo the braids. Look, they've done a very good job, and now we're going to destroy it, but it's the way I like it. But when you do your card, you can do whatever. Okay, in the middle, and then I'm gonna use this, and actually I'm gonna cut it at an angle, and actually I'm gonna do it like this now, and like this. And now that I know how, there we go. Okay, this is how I like it. Now I'm gonna take these two labels that I showed you, okay, and I'm going to, if this is my middle, okay, this one is designed to be put like such, okay. I'm going to put dimensional, and I'm gonna go with the sides of the mini dimensionals, and I'm gonna go and put it right there, and use this one and put it right here. Make sure that no dimension will touch the card, otherwise we're gonna have it closed shut, right? Like such. Then I'm gonna put this one right there. Voila. So this moves up and down. There we go. Now this one will be put on here, and I'm gonna use dimensionals, and I can build, then I can build my little tag however I like it to be, and I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna put on. Okay, like such. Now I have these two dies or die cuts, and then I have this little circle. So on this one I'm gonna stamp hey with my Memento Black. Okay, voila, done. I have not cleaned my stamp, so it will be messy. And now I'm gonna take this, and using mini dimensionals, like such. Only 3 will be good. So I'm gonna put this one right there. Then I'm gonna put dimensional here, and then I think I can put, did I put many dimensionals? I think I'm gonna put one right there. And now I need a sheet of the regular, oh, here it is, and I'm gonna put another one right there. Okay, voila. Okay, and now my hay is gonna go right there. And voila. So this is my card front. Okay, and I'm gonna put my embellishment, and I'm using the petal pink. And what I'm gonna do is put a large one up here, and then I'm gonna go with a small, and I'm gonna go down there, and then I'm gonna go with another one right there, a small right there, and another small down here. Okay, so this is the card. What do you think? It's a cute fun fold, right? Up and down, and even if you have those, it will work. Okay, and this is my original, like such. And then you can put your belly band in and out like such. Okay. Go in, belly band, voila. Ta-da! I love the combination of the colors. And we're gonna go with the last one. Last but not least, and this is a uber duper fun fold. Okay. Pieces for this card are, the stamping is minimal, but we have layers of this card. Okay, so we have, this is a 4 1/4 by 11 and scored a 2 3/4. I'm going to grab my paper trimmer and I'm going to show you, because this part you will have to do it on your own. And we're going to cut, and we're gonna measure this at 2 3/4. It is, and we're gonna grab this and measure it. Should be 2 3/4 as well. There you go. Okay, now I can fold it and crease the score line here. Okay, now then we have this part. We have these two that will get layered. We have this that is going to get layered right here. We have this part, these pieces. Woohoo! Okay, so let me just go with the easy part. So we're going to take this paper and we're going to layer it. And you need to make sure that when you do that, because the paper has direction, it goes, you know, is directional. That's what I meant to say. So this is that, and then to the inside, we're gonna put this piece of basic beige that has been embossed with the exposed brick 3D embossing folder. And look at that. It goes inside. Okay, now this, for this one we should have a layer that would be this, and we're going to layer these two together. Okay, so this is easy peasy, and this is the part that came off from your card front, right? Are you following? Okay, now I like to do this with dimensionals because it's just me, and I'm going to put 1 and 2 for the top and 1 and 2 down here. Okay, and then when we put this one down, we're going to center it top to bottom and left to right. Voila. So when you open it, it's like that. Are we okay? Now for this, let's see if I have all the parts. This is basically another card on its own. We're gonna fold on the score lines and make sure that there. And then we're going to take this and do the little trick that I always do. Okay, then I'm taking the designer series paper, and remember it has a direction, so for whichever, hold on. Voila. This is gonna go layered on here. Oops. Doesn't matter which side. Layered on this one. Okay. Now we're gonna take this, and you can use adhesive, regular adhesive, or liquid glue, whichever you want. And this is gonna be centered, and I'm doing this, and I'm not pressing down until I look at this. See, you need to have that. So now I can press down. Isn't this cutie patootie? Okay. And then we have this, this, and that. Now we're gonna stamp, start stamping, and I need to clean a stamp. I'm using the stamp that says "You Made My Day," and the stamp that says "Thanks for Being You." And we're gonna do matchy matchy. We're using Petunia Pop. That is the other color that we're featuring here. And I'm gonna stamp my "Thanks for Being You" in the middle of this circle, stitch circle, okay? And then I'm going to stamp "You Made My Day" on here, and careful to stamp it straight. You see, because I mounted it crooked. Oh, look at that. I did it. And now to this little thing here, it's not really straight. I'm gonna redo it because I don't like it. And then I'll choose the one that is the better. Let me try here. So like that. Yeah. Okay, this time I like it. Okay, then I'm taking this strip of paper that is the other side, this side B, and then I'm going to put this one like that. And then we're gonna trim it. Glue it to the inside. Like this, like this, like this, okay? And then now we have this beautiful die cut, okay? And we're gonna put dimensionals. And I'm gonna use mini dimensionals, okay? Here and there and everywhere. We're not gonna put it in the middle. Okay, I think I'm gonna put one over there, and I think I'm done, because you don't need to put, I'm all about saving things, okay, not to use, but you can put as many as you want. Okay, so this one is gonna go, oh, this one needs the backing off. This one is gonna go like such. Okay. Let me see. Voila. Then I'm gonna take the other die cut, the extra die cut that I have. I'm going to use mini dimensionals again. Okay, placing it in a strategic position. I can even put it right there. And now this is gonna go here in the middle. This one will need 2 dimensionals. And then we're almost done. Okay, thank you for sticking with me. This will go right there. Then I'll have 2 strings here. I'm gonna take them and do a nice bow. And this is this long because I already had the string cut for the other cards. I'm going to grab my I'm looking for there in front of my nose. Okay, this is gonna go like that, and I'm gonna trim the ends of this. And if you like a smaller bow, you can do so. You just pull there, and then we're gonna trim, okay. And now we're just gonna put the embellishments, and we're using the petunia pop that I don't have in this one. But can we do blue? Would blue be too much? Let me try, but I think it could work. I think I can make it work because I like it. Then I'll show you both. The tutorial will have the petunia pop. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I think we're good. There we go. Okay, so we have all the cards. This time I did the class all at once. Okay, so let me show you this, this, and this. Okay, and this is the sample with the petunia pop. So you'll be the judge. Okay, so you have this one, then you have this, then you have this card, and then you have this card. So 2 easy peasy, somewhat, and 2 fun folds. This is your class. My ordering special that goes until Sunday. It's my birthday week special. So when you place an order of $62 or more before shipping and tax and after your rewards, if you're going to apply, you'll get the free card kit for these 4 cards, okay? You'll get a pack of embellishments of your choice. I'm not going to send you this. You pick and choose, but you let me know. And then I'm going to send you a free pack of 24 assorted DSP, okay? And that is level 1. If your order is of $75 or more, you get the card kit. And remember, no embellishment, but I will give you the ribbon. And you can choose a Stampin Blend, a pack of Stampin Blends of your choice. If your order is of $100 or more, you get the card kit and a free stamp set of your choice. Anything that is available between now and August 24th, okay? If it is an item on the last chance list, please know that if it's not available, I won't be able to order it because obviously it's not available. So you have to consider that. Okay, so the gift will be shipped after I get him. You know, I need to place the order and receive it, and then I will mail you the kit with everything together, okay? And when you place your order, then I will contact you to figure out which choice of whichever items you have for free, which one you will like. Okay, so that is all. I'm gonna thank you so much for being here, for watching the live or watching the replay. And if you pop on and watch the replay, why not put an hashtag and say replay? And the replay will be on until 30 days, because Facebook is going to be delete the videos. But if you want to go on my YouTube channel, then you'll have all the videos that I've done since 2020, and you can go back and watch and get inspired. So I hope you will consider getting the Charming Day or Floral Charm class free with a purchase. Or, as I said, I also have a product-based class that for using the same bundle, but with that class you'll get half a pack of the designer series paper, a full bolt of the ribbon, a full pack of the embellishments, and I will the design of the cards will be 4 fun fold, and you get to make 2 of each. Registration closes tonight. I will put the link here. I also sent out a last reminder for my email list. Okay, ladies, that is all. Thank you so much. I hope to see you next week. Please pray for me for everything that is going to happen starting tomorrow with my demo here in the house. And otherwise, I'll see if I can just do videos. I'll figure something up. But thank you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.